Hello, hello, everybody. Welcome back to Reality Realness with three S's. I'm your host, Chantele Francis, here to talk to you about Love Island, USA, Season 6, Episode 9. We had a day off, and I have been waiting to see the aftermath of this recoupling ceremony. It looks like carnage is on its way, and I'm ready to talk and react to it. So let's take a look at how it all goes down. Ah!
Leah and Hannah, you are now single and vulnerable. Hashtag moving on.
I kind of think if they didn't like Leah on the show, that this would have been like a double dumping or something wild. But I think that they really like Leah and they want to see what the aftermath is going to be between her and Rob and Andrea. Unfortunately, Hannah and Kendall don't have much of like a connection or a dramatic story plot point. So if it was just Hannah, I think that they would have dumped her. But because it's Hannah and Leah, I think that they allow them to just be single as opposed to dumping them both right now.
And I just want to say thank you and fuck you to Rob for bringing it out. So thanks.
Yes, thank you and fuck you to Rob. Absolutely. I agree. I agree, Leah. The fact that he's taking her immediately to soul ties again is crazy. Like he is mad disrespectful. He with everybody thinking that he's so sensitive and like the choice that he was making was tearing him up. And then he could immediately allow himself to be chosen by somebody else, like on his own accord, basically, kisses her in front of the person that he's supposed to be so torn up about, and then goes and takes her to the most romantic spot in the villa. Like, doesn't that to like prove that he was completely disingenuous with his crocodile tears and his over dramatics? Like, he will get what he deserves. I hope that Andrea doesn't really like him that much and she completely finds somebody better or whatever in Casa Amor. Whew.
I think I just got stuck with the fucking thirstiest man alive because he folded up every bombshell that walked through the door. And I honestly hope that they work out because I'm never speaking to him again.
I love that she calls him the thirstiest man alive, folding in every bombshell. Like, he kind of is. Like, it's not really a good quality that all of a sudden, like, every bombshell he turns his head for. It's unbecoming. And I'm a little bit scared about her having been on her best behavior up until this point. Like, Triple Leo, what are we about to see? Like, who is she going to become? Who has she been hiding from us? What shackles have been released and she is going to be her full true self? I hope that she actually never speaks to him again. Like, that would be delicious. Nothing like a good cold shoulder, like completely shut someone out. I do that often. I just was like, okay, you're deleted, we're not talking ever again. It's fine. I'm good. You good?
I don't give a fuck. That's my thing. I don't think anyone understands that. After I saw him crying like a bitch on the floor yesterday, I literally got the ick. I couldn't even sleep next to him because of it.
Oh my god. Let him have it. Let him have it, Leah. Like, or like rant to the girls and never speak to him again. But I hear you. I hear you. Like, not to say that men showing their emotions is ick worthy, but I think it was because it was so calculated, it was so untrue, it wasn't rooted in anything real, that it was just really unattractive. Of course, if anybody's having a real sensitive moment, like, you don't get the ick, like, you actually feel for them, you're with them, you want to be there to support them. But I think the fact that it was so feigned, it was so put on, it was so dramatic and theatrical, and it didn't really make sense with how he was acting before and how he was acting after, is why the whole production of it is really unappealing, and that's why she got the ick. So I just wanted to be clear that yes, it seems like her not wanting to see any men be vulnerable and show their emotional side. I don't think she's actually saying that. I think it's just the whole production of it all, which I agree was really, really unattractive. It was gross.
I don't want to do that for a while.
So it's his line. His line is like, oh, I could do that forever. Oh, I've been wanting to do that for a while. Like that's I think how he ropes people in is like he makes them feel like the moments that they're sharing are really, really special, and that their kiss together is really special. He said the basically the same thing to Leah. So Leah, he says, "Oh, I could do that forever" on their first kiss, or I don't know if it was their first kiss, but the kiss on the dock. And then with her, she just said, like, I've been waiting to do that for a while. That's the same compliment, saying that, like, he really, I love that kiss. Like, he's just been waiting for it. And, like, it's the same thing. That's his line. Let's see if he does it again with another bombshell. I mean, like, well, I've been waiting to do that forever. Oh my God, this is better than I imagined it to be. Like, oh my God, like, this was like fireworks. Like, commenting on their first kiss, I think is his go-to, let's rope him in kind of line. Side-eyeing you.
Oh my God.
So I'm immature yet.
Yes, you're immature.
You're yelling and walking off.
Because you can't get it through your thick head.
You're yelling and walking off. So you're real mature for yelling and walking off.
Yeesh. Well, he's definitely done, and so he's put up a wall, it seems, and I don't think she's ever really liked him at all. I think she just doesn't like that she's looking like she's the undesirable one, that he's like standing up for another girl, and he didn't warn her about it. Obviously, he didn't know that this twist was going to happen. It's the first time that they've done this sort of twist, at least that I've seen in any iteration, and so it surprised him. But he did have a good conversation with Nicole. I don't know if he relayed that conversation or how well it went with Liv, but if he's allowed to explore his options and he didn't know that this twist was coming up, can you really fault him? Like, I think you guys are both giving yourselves a reason to get out of this because you're both not interested. And she's basically saying that he's giving her rule after rule after rule. I think it's just because you aren't compatible and you don't like each other. And there's a lot of rules in order to make you guys both be interested in each other. So easy for me to say that these two are not compatible, and I do not think that they're going to recouple amongst each other.
About what's going on, okay?
I'm the most negative person here.
Literally.
Nah, don't be talking about my friend like that.
Is she the most negative person in the house? I wonder why he's saying that. I mean, she does maybe kind of stir a little bit of drama. I didn't really like how she reacted with the Leah Rob thing and how she threw the water into Leah's face. And she kind of, she encourages Leah to go upstairs and talk to him. So maybe I don't know if I consider her to be negative. I'd like to have some more evidence, some more facts here for me to understand your side of thinking that she's the most negative person in the villa. Maybe with him, like maybe because they both just talk about what they don't like about each other. And so maybe he finds that to be negative. I think it's just because they don't like each other, and everything that she's doing, he doesn't like, and vice versa. I kind of feel bad though, because nobody wants to be yelled at like that in front of everybody. But she doesn't like him, so.
Other options. She just got up in her emotions and just started acting out.
Wow.
She's always the one stirring the pot in all these situations.
So he is kind of saying that she gets into her emotion, and she just started saying she stirs the pot. And so maybe that is what he's taking as the negative, and she's like creating all of this maybe negative drama that's happening. So, yeah, I can understand now, like if that's because that's kind of the only thing that I was seeing that she does that could be considered to be negative. And so that is kind of what he's taken as negative. I have to roll my eyes though at a guy being like, a girl's being emotional. Like, I think she's rightly able to feel some sort of emotion if there's a guy coming at her and kind of criticizing who she is. It is hurtful. So it's not just getting all emotional. You weren't being very kind. And how the words that you were choosing and how you're choosing to approach her wasn't to take care of her or be kind to her. So he needs to take a little bit of responsibility as to his delivery, as to how she's reacting, in my opinion.
Obviously, right now, like, you absolutely are my best connection, but we're in here to test relationships and explore connections. I am interested in having a conversation with Leah because I do think she's a really cool girl. So I think
I'm kind of shocked and sad about this because we were side-eyeing Leah as somebody that was maybe choosing this moment to actively pursue Connor, but it was just kind of awful that she was kind of being sweet in this moment and saying how much she appreciated who he is and how mature he is and how much he shows her how much he cares about her. And he immediately wanted to put a little bit of distance within their relationship and being like, but we're still open. And I want to maybe explore Leah to see if there's a connection between us. And she's obviously devastated here. Now, I'm hoping that Leah is girl code 100%. And so her talking isn't her being the pursuer or allowing Connor to pursue him. I know that Janae in the preview kind of gets upset or is worried about the situation. I just hope that Leah doesn't feed into it. And then it's just Connor, because yeah, I don't want to be mad at Leah, but I'm happy to know ish that at least it was Connor that was choosing to maybe put some energy into Leah and not Leah making that decision to kind of come between his relationship with Janae. This sucks though. I feel bad for her because it's almost like she was a placeholder, and now that Leah's free and available, he's ready to make a move on her because he'd rather be with her. It's kind of crummy.
Oh wow, she's coming to grab me.
Gosh, no. Please go for it. Like, I would never be like, absolutely not. Like, I'm not the jealous type. And then, it's the strongest connection. So if it is you two, I mean, obviously I'll just cry myself to sleep every night. But
boo, I feel bad. I feel bad. She's putting on a brave face. She says that she doesn't want to look jealous. That she's not jealous, that if he feels as though the other connection is a deeper connection, like, go for it, and she'll cry herself to sleep. But I think that the fact that he's willing to go look towards Leah means that their connection isn't as strong. And yeah, at this point, the fact that he even wants to explore it, I feel like it's done, I know she's saying we're good. They're both saying that they're good, but I don't know. I don't think they're very good. Even if Leah doesn't entertain it. If Leah doesn't entertain it, he'd have to come crawling back and really put in some work, because he made her feel second best. And I don't know. Janae is not a second best type of girl, I don't think.
Here again, vulnerable and single. And I said, I'm sorry, probably 20 times. He only said it once.
So at this point, I kind of don't think that she heard what he said, because she went back to how she was feeling about Rob. And so it seems like he's like, okay, she's not getting what I'm saying here. Am I going to say this again, or am I done trying to explore something with Leah? Because she's not really picking up what I'm putting down.
as much as anyone else, they have a lot in common. Like, they both live in fucking LA, and they both like fucking plans. Like, I like fucking plans, but I can't name all the fucking plans. Like, God.
They both like plants, but she can't name all the fucking plants. Very funny. Janae's funny. I guess, yeah, Sagittarius usually have a quick wit. They're usually, they biting words potentially. I feel bad for Janae because like I know what she's feeling, but it doesn't seem like Leah at this point is reciprocating Connor's interest. She's still kind of hung up on the antics of Rob. And so I don't think that she's going to do anything just to get back at Rob. Janae is just mostly worried that Leah might entertain that connection in order to get back at him. And if that's the case, that sucks because she wants everybody to be happy, but she wants to be happy too. Don't we all want to be happy? And yeah, it would suck if my friend interfered with my happiness and it wasn't for the right reasons.
Do you know what a cheese plant is?
Fuck, no, I don't.
Yeah, cheese plants.
I'm from Hawaii. We have plumeries and fucking
See that one there on the left? See that one there? That's a cheese plant. So when you walk past, you'll be like, yeah, that's a cheese plant right there. And you'd be like, oh my God, how'd you know that?
If you're wrong,
then,
I will literally.
It's very cute.
Women are so weird.
See, this shows his age, but he's learning some good lessons, right? Like if you chase something, they run away. That's just facts and rules of life. You chase a cat, it runs away. You chase a dog, it runs away. If you're getting chased by something, you run away. Like it's just how it is. It's not just women, it's just anybody. So, or anything, any living being, we could say maybe. But anyways, it's a big life lesson. When you chase, you want to attract, right? What's that whole manifestation things? I don't chase, I attract. You need to attract Serena at this moment. Don't chase her, attract her.
And then stands up. Sorry. And then looks up like this.
You deserve an Oscar for that face.
This is my favorite Leah. So everybody's sleeping. We see Liv putting some pillows between her and Hakeem. Whoa, forgot his name. I wonder why she didn't sleep in the single bed with Leah, maybe. Oh, I guess maybe they're not friends because maybe they're like half friends, but like they're not super close. But we do see making out. Well, it's a little smoochy, a little kiss with Nicole and Kendall. And then we also see, of course, Rob and Andrea making out. And then kind of, I don't know if they were kissing or not, but just like face-to-face cuddling with Kaylor and Aaron. So it seems like everything's calm for the night. Is it the calm before the storm?
On Hakeem's behalf.
We love you, Liv. We love you. We love you. We love you.
Thank you. Oh, that's sweet. So they wanted to say they're sorry on Hakeem's behalf, and so they made her breakfast. It's very sweet and considerate. Thank you, Aaron.
Thing is, you said, like, I really care about you, and I care about your feelings, and that's just apparent that you don't.
Oh my fucking God. You want to know what's apparent to me is that you don't care about my feelings.
He was smiling when he was winding that up because he wants her to blow up. He wants to have this dramatic fight with her. So then he has a reason to go over to Andrea and being like, oh, she's crazy. Or, oh, she's not really acknowledging the fact that she doesn't care about me, or she doesn't acknowledge my feelings. Like he wants to create this big drama to make him look like he was tortured when he was with Leah, and now Andrea is this savior of his. It's so calculated. I have the same reaction as you, Leah. It's there's no way that he cares about how you feel and your well-being, and it's really, really indicative of him being a bit of a, I don't know. I don't want to say the word that I think that he is, because I'm not a doctor. I can't diagnose, and especially diagnose from afar, but he's definitely very self-centered and concerned with how he looks, and she was just a piece in this like game that he's playing. He's so awful. He's awful.
I think it's Rob showing his true colors. It only took less than a week for it to show, but I'm glad that it showed now. And I fucking want my brain cell back, bitch.
Take it back, Leah.
Understand what, like, how
Look at
I'm
the smirk on
feeling,
his
and it
face.
makes me
He's so
feel
annoying.
like shit.
I do understand your feeling.
He's such the worst. I don't know, that wasn't grammatically correct, but he's really the worst. She wasn't reacting the way that he wanted to react, and so she was right when she's like, "You just want to be like, nah, 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 nah. I like her. I don't like you."
But
like,
you don't understand.
How you're feeling.
I like her. I want to be with her.
Give a fuck. I didn't ask. Do you not understand that? I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to
You're
look
trying
at
to make
you.
her feel like garbage. That's not the way that the how did you want this conversation to go? Right? For her to be like, great. Are we still gonna talk? Like, do you still like me? Like, are we still gonna pursue something? Is that what he wanted her to do? Like, you mess with the wrong girl. Leah isn't that girl that's just gonna simp around and wait for you to not choose her or choose somebody else. Who knows what you're gonna do? It's whatever makes you happy in that moment and causes the most drama. And like, Rob, you're insufferable. Insufferable. I'm appalled. Not only is Leah appalled, I'm appalled that we can't even sit there with a straight face because you have a smirk on your face the most of the time. Like, he's so smug. It's unreal. It's like he wants to rile her up so she looks like a shitty person. I've had enough of him.
I gotta show you some pictures. Like the garden I had, tons of cilantro. I had Thai basil.
Oh, now they're talking about the gardens. Janae is gonna freak out. I mean, Janae is handling it decently well. She's like, I love Leah like a sister. She has a really good personality. She just doesn't want it to be her because she knows that Leah is great. I really do love, though, that Leah is not the one that's pursuing this at all. She's allowing chats to happen, but I don't really feel like she's opening herself up to anything romantic with Connor from at this point anyways. So it seems like he's doing all the pursuing here. And I hope she doesn't, not that she doesn't break, but I hope that she doesn't become interested in him. I hope somebody else comes for her that's more her type. Yes, they relate on a whole bunch of different levels with these plant stuff and like, living in California and whatnot. And I said that their signs are compatible, but I don't know if he has enough like kind of edge or quirk for her. He's pretty all-American. And so she might like him and get along with him and be inviting him to come to Calabasas to ride horses. Cool. But I don't know if I see a relationship thing. I think she wants a little bit more quirk, a little bit more oddball,
The word on the street is that, not the word like don't take it with a grain of salt, but that Connor is really feeling Leah.
I'm not stupid. I see it.
Like, yeah, you see, you're not an idiot.
Yeah, I think Janae, like, I do like how she's approaching this. She's not being, she hasn't done the cry yet that we've seen in the preview. I don't think she's cried yet. Not that particular one. I don't think we've seen it. So it's going to get worse for her. But, we have Kendall telling her that the word on the street is that Connor is really feeling Leah. And Janae is rightfully saying that Leah doesn't even say anything about Connor, which I don't feel like she feels like he's pursuing her or that there's something romantic. I don't feel that right now between the two of them. Now, I'm wondering if maybe Janae cries, maybe Connor gets to choose someone to go on a date with, and maybe he chooses Leah, and maybe that's why she gets upset. I don't know. To me, he's just not Leah's type at all. Like, yes, they bond over a couple things, but I just don't see them being a couple. Like, I can see him looking at her and like admiring her and think she's really cool and like would love to be with her. Like, I can see that side of things, but I feel like she wants to be a little more surprised by someone, a little bit more intrigued by someone. She needs someone with a little more, I keep on saying quirk, but like just a little bit quirkier, a little bit more like unusual. A little more Aquarius. She needs someone a little bit more Aquarius than you. You know, just a little different.
Like that. And I was really trying to see that through and give it more time.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, I'll say you were improving on a lot of the things that we talked about, like 100%.
The way
okay, you were really improving on some of the things that we talked about. That is a little bit condescending. Like, I don't know, they're not dating, so this whole like improving on things so early is a bit wild. Well, at least wild to point out. I don't know, just saying the word improving. I need him to actually let me know exactly what he's talking about. What does she need to improve on? Like, in the beginning, you'd hope that it was a little bit more fluid, right? A little bit easier. Having so many things to critique, to me, says that you're not compatible.
Don't take it personal. I don't process it like a lot of girls here. You guys act out and stuff. I just keep it to myself. What are you thinking about?
I'm surprised. I mean, I guess they do get along. They have these commonalities, and she knows that it's guys pick next, and she doesn't want to be dumped from the villa. I do appreciate and respect the fact that she is being upfront with Janae. I feel bad for Janae though, because she said she's not used to being second choice. I doubt she's ever second choice, you know? And it just kind of sucks that a guy that she thought she was working towards a relationship with is also interested in someone else. Yeah. Oh, I feel bad for Janae.
You don't have to cry, girl.
I'm just like really disappointed in how everything like ended up.
That's okay. That's okay. We don't know what to expect in here. This place is really full of surprises. You know what I mean? You're okay.
I feel bad for both of these women because of Rob and his shitty behavior. Janae doesn't get to fully explore the relationship that she was interested in. And, you know, I think that that Leah was interested in who she thought Rob was and the direction that she pictured things going. And it was all kind of a lie. And so she feels duped. And because of that, now she's open for Connor to pursue. And she doesn't have a connection right now. And so why is she saying no to someone pursuing? And so it's really kind of shitty that because of Rob's actions, it kind of is like a house of cards. And, you know, it's leaving multiple people hurt and upset.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, shit. I got a text. Pucker up. Tonight, you will take part in a kissing game presented by Maybelline. Hashtag kiss and makeup. Hashtag hot and bothered.
Ooh, okay. I wonder if it's like the blindfolded kissing where they'd go down and they had to decide how much they score people kissing. I wonder if like Rob is gonna know which one's Leah and just give her a super low score to F with her, or if he's gonna give her a high score just to cause more drama. I think that Janae is gonna pull out all the stops and really give Connor a good kiss. Yeah, maybe this is gonna be the first kiss for Serena and Cordell. Anyways, I think this is. I'm interested in this game this time. This looks good. It's good. I want to see how they're gonna kiss. Okay, this is like only the second girl, and already okay, Serena went first and she was biting lips and like grabbing Cordell's neck. Like Cordell gave her a 10. He definitely was into like kissing Serena without knowing it was Serena for sure. And now Leah's going, like starting off grabbing a necklace and pulling people in, really giving people a kiss. And I'm not sure if Rob is liking it or not, because he's like, who is this at the beginning? And then she just like goes in and goes to kiss. And then kissing for a little bit longer than necessary. And also when Leo was kissing Connor, he was grabbing her ass, and Janae was recognizing that there was an ass grab. And so it's this challenge that might start off the tears, because when Leah made her cheer, she says, thank you so much for Maybelline for making me looking this good to steal one of your man. And I'm like, oh, don't say things like that, Leah, because if you do, they're gonna hate you and be mad at you. This kind of felt a little bit BB Canada, or like Canadian reality TV shows with like overt sponsors. So Maybelline and the Kissing Booth is an overt sponsor for this this challenge. At least it's not too bad. Like, it just made sense. Like, I guess they're wearing Color Stay lipstick while they're kissing these guys. But man, this kiss is kind of hot, and she's trying to make him remember what's missing, and Andrea looked a little bit uncomfortable.
I was definitely not gonna kiss Hakeem. I ain't gonna waste my time.
That felt like a future wife kiss to me, so I'm giving it a 10 out of 10.
Gave me butterflies. Didn't want it to stop.
And the best girl kisser is Taylor.
Okay. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. This Connor Leah sitch is starting to get bad. He's not gonna win this one because it's all these sevens. But yeah, Janae's getting a little spicy. Okay, Liv definitely did not enjoy that. Her face is just like, So I don't think she likes big lips, to be honest. They're too juicy. What is he doing licking her up like that? Oh, I don't know. Maybe she's gonna like it. Maybe she's gonna like it, but like, oh, I don't want him to get bad scores. I don't want him to get bad scores. I don't want him to get bad scores. It's too much. Oh, I don't know. So Hakeem, it doesn't seem like he's given the show that he wants to be given, or he thinks he's given everybody. I don't think that Leah is going to give him a high ranking. He took off his shirt because he's like, I'm just gonna go in, but Leah so far doesn't like it. So I know that we know that Liv doesn't like it. So we'll see with everybody else. But I don't know. It makes me feel bad if people get low scores. Just give everybody a 6. Yeah, something like that. Just so people don't get upset. Like Cordell, sweet Cordell getting a 4. It's so sad. Just sucking too much on Kayla's lower lip. Boo.
Sexy. I want more.
Okay, so I guess Hannah and Hakeem are going to actually couple up because she is single and he kind of just broke things off with Liv. So their tongue action is a little bit intense for this game. Look at Kendall's face. This is intense. And the makeup!
Oh,
the makeup!
Everything about it.
The makeup again! I can't. Anna, you have to stop with this makeup. It's so bad. It's so bad. It's so bad. You need a better setting powder. Maybelline, help her. So Janae and Hannah are into Hakeem's kissing style. All right. Okay. I want to see the full breakdown. Hopefully it has on internet, on like Twitter or something, like all the scores. Because I'll try to take a picture actually. I want to see all the scores so I can give like a real breakdown of who liked who's kissing and what each person gave each other.
I feel like I had kissed all the girls and
if she thinks, maybe she's going to think that that's Connor and give him a really good mark. And then Connor's going to think that something's still going on with her and Rob, or it's going to stir up some shit. Interesting. Or if Andrea gives him a bad score or something. No, I think she'll know who he is, actually. Scratch that.
And all the guys, I'd had enough kissing. Like, I only want to kiss Andrea at this point.
I mean, he grabbed her to make her know it was him. So she's gonna give him a good score for sure.
I was like, wow, what's going on here? There's cameras, my mom's watching, there's people watching.
She wanted to get her ass grabbed. So Rob grabbed her ass and she looked like she was off kilter, like she's swooning over here. Is she? Oh, this could get messy if she gives like Rob a good score and like Leah might get jealous. Like, oh boy, trouble in paradise.
It's an 8. I'm gonna give it an 8. Gosh, I hope that was Aaron.
You guys are wrong. It was Rob. Oh boy. This is awkward.
That was not Aaron.
That was a snake slayer.
Sit back down, Aaron, because a bombshell's on their way to take your place. Oh, exciting. Who is it? Maybe it's Maybelline. I'm only joking.
Okay, Miguel, you better be going all in on Janae. Because like you guys would be a fire couple. Well, he looks like he's mixed or Latino. Like, I'm not sure if I'm not sure what his background is. Miguel, it seems Latino for sure. And Latino men also like Black women. So yeah, hopefully he's gonna go in for Janae and she's gonna be interested in him, and that would be perfect. Because I don't want her to feel like she's second best to Connor to Leah. Let him have him. Go for Miguel. Miguel's hotter anyways, I think. Just now that I don't like Connor so much, she's being a bit not a dick, but I hate the fact that he just dropped you as soon as Leo was an option. It's kind of dick move.
6 foot king with muscles to last, and they ain't just for show. I got the strength to match too.
You better run for your life.
Are they gonna make him kiss everybody too?
Why don't you take a seat real quick and let me handle it from here, yeah? I'm really taking my time with this shit. Sorry, bro. We jump in his ass after this.
Woo! Mental. So they did bring in similar twists to USA as they did to UK. Before it was a female bombshell that came in, kissed all the guys that were blindfolded while the women were watching from the terrace. And so this time he swaps in for Aaron, and I keep on forgetting that he keeps on talking, so he has a British accent. But the women have the headphones on and they can't hear anything. So they're expecting whoever they think the last guy is. And obviously, Kaylor hasn't kissed Aaron yet. Like she knows that Aaron hasn't gone in the rotation yet. And so they're like, who the fuck is this? It's a hottie with an accent and some ethnicity. Damn. And when he said, I'm going to take a little time with this one, sorry, bro. I definitely think that he could compete with you, Rob. Sorry. This is I've never been so thrilled in my life. So that was really fun.
Who the fuck was that?
Fuck, this looks like it's gonna be the end of Janae and Leah. Oh boy. So hopefully Miguel is going to be into Janae. He likely is going to get into a triangle though with Rob and Andrea. But in the preview, he does say that Janae's a dime. So he got some swagger, and Hannah looks like she's into it too. But I think that Hannah and Hakeem they're gonna do their own thing. Right now, I think Janae and Andrea are going to be the two people that Miguel is going to be most interested in. Woo! Another fire episode. What's going on here, USA? That was good. Anyways, we'll be back tomorrow with the next episode. Thank you so much for hanging out with me while I do my live reactions to this episode. It's kind of fun doing it this way because you're seeing my real face when I'm really watching it. So hopefully you're enjoying my natural reactions to everything. So if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to the channel. Ding, 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 ding. Like this video and let me know in the comment box below who you think Miguel is going to be into the most. How do you think the next recoupling is going to go? I just want all your thoughts on all these people. It's good. And if you like it, if you're liking the season, where do you rank it so far in all the Love Island USA seasons? Let me know, and we're going to talk soon. Ciao, everybody. Bye.